Right now, on your tongue, there are as many as 10,000 taste buds. And no, you don't have specific areas of your tongue for certain flavours. That's a myth. The taste buds are all kind of mixed together in clumps of cells. The cells in your taste buds take chemical signals from the food you eat and send it to your brain, these taste centres in your brain. There's a place in your brain just for tasting called the gustatory cortex. You may have heard another myth about taste buds, that they change every 7 years. Nope, that's an old wives' tale. The cells in your taste buds don't actually last for long. They change all the time. The average lifespan is not 7 years, it's actually anywhere from a few days to a month. But a lot, and I mean a lot of things, can affect your sense of taste. From temperature to altitude, even music can affect them. Memory affects taste too. There's a thing called conditioned taste aversion. Most of us have actually experienced this without knowing what it was called. For example, my sister hates ketchup because a few years ago she ate it around the same time she got a vomiting bug. So now a circuit in her brain associates that illness with the ketchup and tells her, do not eat that ketchup, you'll get sick. Nowadays, the very thought of ketchup makes her sick. Negative association is particularly strong if you're in the same place as that bad experience. Think about it, if our ancestors wandering about the savannah came across some bad berries, they'd be more likely to survive if their brain associated that place and berries with throwing up so that they wouldn't eat them again. But on the other hand, good experiences might make food taste better. So if you want to one day get your kid to like vegetables, make it fun. Like put broccoli on top of mashed potato mountains so it looks like a little landscape. So taste buds change all the time, but you barely notice the change. For example, if you consistently eat spicy foods for a month, your tolerance for spice will increase over that time without you even realizing. So why is this all relevant to you? Because you can recondition your taste buds to prefer other snacks. And preferring other low-calorie snacks can then satisfy your cravings. My weak point was this particular brand of potato chips. I couldn't get enough of them. One day I said enough is enough, I have to stop buying these. I went cold turkey on them and I actually stuck to it. Years later I tried them again, expecting the treat of all treats. But they didn't taste the same to me. They tasted too oily, too sweet. And I never bought them again after that. I never wanted to. My taste buds had changed. They were once conditioned to love these potato chips. Now they're conditioned to like different foods. They changed simply based on my eating habits over time. And they'll change again. They'll keep changing. Maybe you have a soft spot for donuts. Just keep in mind that that soft spot is based on your current taste buds. Those taste buds can change. So if you snack on strawberries, yogurts, low-calorie sweets and you think they're only okay, just remember that you can grow to love these things eventually. Remember the skiing analogy. Make new grooves in the snow. By changing your snacking habits, you can grow to love these different snacks. If your habits around snacks change, your taste buds will change, and then those habits reinforce themselves, and then those taste buds reinforce themselves. I'm not saying you'll grow to hate donuts, but you can condition your taste buds to broaden the amount of snacks you love to eat. So in summary, your taste buds change all the time, and a lot of things affect how something actually tastes. If you really want to force a change in your taste buds, you can pick a time of day when your body is starved and thirsty, like first thing in the morning. Maybe you're not crazy about olives, for example. But if you eat an olive every morning, first thing, before you've had a drink, before you've had any other food, eventually your body will start to associate olives as its savior, the food that constantly saves the day from starving. Your body will eventually condition itself to adore the taste of olives. It's a cycle of habit change which changes your taste buds. Then that reinforces your habits, which in turn reinforces your taste buds. There's a great example of how taste buds can change in the biography of the great explorer Ernest Shackleton. Back in 1915, during an expedition in the Antarctica, he became stranded in severe icy conditions. He and a few men rowed their boat between ice sheets and small barren islands in the hopes of finding enough food to survive. They spent months out there with no food, slowly starving. Shackleton wrote in his diary that they were chronically thirsty and hungry close to death. They found that they could get momentary relief by chewing pieces of raw seal meat and swallowing the blood. Scavengings of seal blubber was basically their whole diet for months. Shackleton wrote the following: "It's remarkable how our appetites have changed. Until recently, the thought of seal blubber was nauseating. Now, however, we positively demand it. The thick black oil which is rendered down from it, rather like train oil in appearance and cod liver oil in taste, we drink with enthusiasm. Fried slices of blubber started to resemble crisp bacon." So it's an extreme example, but it shows that circumstances can dictate your taste buds. Whatever you're used to, your taste buds will adapt. Even raw seal blubber can taste amazing if you depend on it and you're used to it.